He's a wild card, Chris.
I'm just jealous of your teeth fortitude. Like, mine would have rolled a nat 1 and just.
Oh, ice cream, little tea chaser.
Madness, Chris. Living on the edge.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I was your age, I could do that.
Yeah, cold,
right.
ice cream and then your tea.
It's wow. I'm impressed.
Well, my wife's gone. She's visiting her family, so you gotta go get a little wild.
Rules are out the window.
He's had ice cream for just the last solid.
Ice cream and tea.
I don't give a shit.
That's awesome.
Ice cream and tea is coming out.
Going hog wild.
What were you eating when your family was gone? Just like cans of baked beans.
Oh, it's
No, he's
bad.
chili. He ate so much chili.
That's right. Sadie made you a crock pot of chili.
It was too much chili.
I usually eat it within like the first day, and I just feel miserable. It's like enough to feed 10 people, and I eat it in one afternoon.
We're like, Abe, stop eating chili. He's like, I can't.
Like folding it with beer, and it's not a good combination.
Too much. Oh man. So yeah, I don't remember where we ended. We saw 2 ghost children and something else.
I think you were heading
Who else did we
upstairs.
meet?
Yeah, we heard upstairs because we talked to the.
Oh, we met.
guy.
That's right. We met the zombie guy and the mummy
He was
princess.
I
Yeah.
loved him.
Oh man, the guy with bagpipes as lungs.
Yeah.
We were heading to the library because that's where Orc Lady is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You
Yeah,
just
I
don't
think-
know where it's at.
I think the last thing we did was heading upstairs.
Yep. That sounds great.
Okay. Well, as we meet our heroes on the stair, I think my headset is going, and that makes me want to cry. Because I
Get
don't
the
think
headset?
I don't think my right earpiece always works, and that's
Mine started doing that. That's because I kept on twisting it.
well, it's got a
That's
thing.
good.
I should be able to. All right, now that I'm done whining,
It's
is
delicious.
that a
Mojito.
is that a mint
Mojito.
julep? What are you drinking there, Dane?
It's Mojito. It's pronounced Mojito.
Oh,
Yeah, you know?
did you eat some fajitas beforehand, or
Mojitos and Mojitos.
get some jalapenos in there? I'm sure it's delicious. Okay. Yes. So when last we met our heroes, they were heading upstairs, looking for the library, and yeah, that's what we'll pick up.
Heading up the stairs. Huh?
Who's leading the way?
I'd like to sneak and lead the way if that's okay with everyone.
Do it. Excellent. All right. So Grin, you're heading up the stairs. Make just a perception check. I'll tell you what you see.
All right.
Nice. Heading up the stairs, you do see that there is. Make sure I get this right. Yeah. You notice that there is. This floor is kind of divergent. This one is a guard posting, kind of like a military stronghold, and then there's 2 different wings. There is the. Make sure I do this right. The East Wing, which states it leads to the observation deck, and then there is the West Wing, which leads to it states the library, the research labs, and the beacon station.
So we want to go to the west.
But you're heading into like a guard outpost, and you kind of have to pick which way you want to head.
So still to the library, right?
She wanted to see anything else.
What's
Well-
a beacon station?
I want to go everywhere.
Beacon
I
station
feel like,
seems to be from the west.
I
Yeah.
feel like we should make sure that last wizard's okay, and then we can kind of look around if you guys want. Maybe.
I agree.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Sounds
All right, to the library.
Library.
Uh-oh.
all right, so you're
I got a
heading.
bunch of error. I got a bunch of errors.
Oh god.
All right, that's all right. I just hit the close button. I think it fixed it.
So heading into floor 7.
What token is that?
So this is the token
Like
I
a bug
forgot
guy.
to make. I mean, well, no. Let me rephrase. I made them for the tubes in Dr. Gideon's lab, and then forgot to put them on the fucking map. But I'm
Now it's
okay
us.
about it. It's cool. So now
Really
this is-
cool. Abe.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
They would look really cool in those tubes.
It would have, and I forgot. Anyways, so you make it to the guard room. The halls surrounding this area have skeletal remains kind of stationed around the interior. You notice that there is a guard outpost in the middle. And as you kind of... Yeah, you rolled enough. Get a little closer. You're about 30 feet away from this like central barracks, if you will. There is just piles and piles of skeletons against the door.
Against the door, which is closed.
Yes.
That's not good.
Is this the only way in?
No. So you're in like a big open area, and you can immediately head up the stairs to the west to the library, or you can head up to the east to the observation, or
There's
you
a
can.
door. There's a door in front of us with skeletons stacked in front of it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the central, like if the room
Yeah.
was just a big square, in the middle there's a circle that has skeletal remains around it.
Think they were guarding what's in there, or just trying to keep it in there?
Can I make a? Can I inspect the bones, Abe, and make a medicine check to see if I can discern what killed them?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get closer. But yeah, you.
I would like to get closer.
Yeah, you
I'm
get
gonna
close.
check for traps before it does that. Hold on. Just in case that is a trap. Nat 20.
Wow. Yeah, nothing's trapped.
Yeah, you're fine. If you want, I'd know it.
Yeah, I would like to get closer to the bodies.
Roll it. No. Yeah. So roll a nature check.
Can I do medicine?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, medicine.
Any better? Okay.
This music is so peaceful.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you kind of walk over to the bodies, and the first thing that kind of strikes you is some of them are wearing very reminiscent of like a guard costume, and others just seem to be in like civilian robes and just normal everyday attire. But you notice that closest to the door is more of the guard attire, people wearing like armor and things like that. Right outside that first line, there's probably about 5 or 6 skeletal guards. Right outside that, it all seems to be like civilian clothing. And you notice that there's primitive like weapons on the ground, spears, just shanks, things that have been created. And looking at the bodies of the guards, definitely seem to be like stab wounds and things like that. Like some sort of scuffle happened at this door.
I wonder if perhaps this was a last stand of sorts, or maybe the guards and civilians turned against each other.
The legendary Battle of Thermopylae.
I'm sorry?
I haven't heard of
300.
this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
I know
great
that.
stage production where I come from. Yeah, I'll convey all that.
Huh.
It looks like maybe they were guarding this door, and the civilians revolted.
We naturally have to open this door then, right?
Well,
Clearly. Maybe we
Feel
should
like-
save the last of our civilians first.
I feel like all
Yeah.
signs are pointing to no on that counter, but yes, curiosity is tingling my senses. All right, to the library, and then we'll come back and open this mystery door.
So Grin, you're leading the way again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do new stealth.
Okay, so after kind of talking it over, you look around the room. The same bioluminescent algae is over the place, and just it casts a dim light. But you head your way to the west wing staircases. It's kind of a long, winding staircase that kind of leads up to an it would be an open area. It's an expansive ward lined with reams of books and scrolls. Just at first glances seem to be well decayed and aged. But you do notice that you believe you found the library.
So the door that had the guards and the civilians wasn't these ones.
No, this was one level that you guys were in, like a big open area that had a central like barracks or barricade area, and then it split to the observation deck and then the other one.
Okay.
Is there a door?
No, it just opens up.
It's just an open area, and they're bookshelves. I'm guessing big bookshelves.
Yeah, and that you just kind of like walk up to it. You haven't necessarily gone into it.
I'm going to check for traps before going in to said library.
The library.
So we're heading towards 15 right now.
18.
Yes. Uh, 18. Checking for traps.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily notice anything trapped, but you do notice as you walk in that there are 3 dead piles is really the only way to describe them, but those gibbering monsters, there are just 3 sacks of dead, cleaved, hewn monsters kind of at the threshold. And then kind of a good 20 to 30 feet away, you do see a dark-skinned female half-orc draped in fineries. She is just haphazardly searching through the shelves, throwing ruined books aside. She seems kind of impulsive, and just kind of seems like she's searching.
Hey, what's her name again?
Don't know.
I think Spencer has it written down somewhere.
I sure do. I am logging into OneNote. Just a moment. Enter password.
He's doing something weird with his face.
It was like Elena or something like that.
Yeah,
Astara.
Lucy. What?
Astara.
Astara.
Sarah.
I'm gonna go, hey, Astara! And I'm gonna
Astara!
wave to her. Jack is yelling.
Ostara.
Jesus. She kind of turns to you. She's got a half smile, amber eyes that seem genuinely happy. And
What happened to the rest of the smile?
Looks at you. She's almost like relieved that you are not. You see like just a wash of relief kind of come over her face. She does kind of lightly jog over to you.
Hey,
she passes you.
Hey,
and,
what?
And says, "Bron, Headley, Senga, you're alive. Thank God."
You're welcome.
Yeah, these guys saved us. Good. I can continue my research. And she just like goes back to what she was doing.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
We were hoping that now we found you, we could maybe skedaddle, get out of here, huh?
I want to do that.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, well, yeah, I agree.
It's not that simple. Haven't you looked around? She's not really talking towards you. She's really like talking as she's like just looking for things?
It's pretty simple. We just we kind of book it, head down to the workshop, get in our little crab boat, and we're
Settle
gone.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a storm, and there's... I mean, tell me you've seen those things. And as she's, like, pulling books, like, that's not it, and she tosses it, she, like, points at the 3 carcasses by the door.
I'll step forward and just kind of nudge the jeering Mouther corpses with my toe. Did you take care of these ones?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't too difficult.
Can I investigate where she's investigating?
Um,
Just walk over and start looking.
yeah.
Let's use a counter investigate.
Oh, excuse me. You notice that not only are these things cleaved, but they seem slightly like burnt. And there's like a divot on the ground where like an impact was.
Risky.
Andrew, roll a investigation check. No, I've looked there. There's no point in looking.
Well, I don't know what I'm looking for. Don't get huffy with me, Missy.
I don't either. I just know what I've uncovered. What have you uncovered?
We killed several things back there.
Oh, good. I have 2.
Which ones?
We won a battle of the band.
Yes.
Yeah, was it the goopy guys? Was
Got
it
a slap-hand
the
hero.
faceless guys? Was it the...
Was
Or
it the
these
weird
things?
guy with several corpses strewn together?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That nightmare, you mean?
The
My
mentor.
friend.
Yeah. It's
Is
best
it-
to avoid him.
Oh, he's dead now.
Oh,
Parts of him, maybe?
I don't know if he dies. I think it's part of this curse's, castle. This castle's curse.
Is that what you're looking for? A way to undo this?
I'm looking... Look, here's what I found. Shit.
It's okay. Take your time.
I have to look for my notes.
Sure.
But not too much time. They're creepy ghost children here.
They
Oh,
want that bad.
don't go into the beds. No.
Which one?
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say we shouldn't go in there?
Don't. I had to dance with her for hours until I realized it's best just to run.
I mean, we noped pretty fast, so...
Oh,
Yes.
you must be smarter than I am.
Yeah, likely.
I like to dance.
She tells you that, similar to something you've already found, but the castle's mages were definitely experimenting with conjuration and necromancy magic in different ways. She kind of mentions about the exhibits below the man with the bagpipe and kind of how he's still himself in a way, but not. That during the chaos that the castle went through after whatever this event was, several cults had formed. Out of them, some worshipped crustaceans, and after years, they became the most dominant and kind of overthrew the rest of them. And that seemed to be it like overrode whatever religion was there in the past. And she says, and this, and she kind of tosses a book towards whoever is going to catch this book.
Ishnu will catch it.
Catch it, Ishnu!
She does like a baseball slide.
Easy.
have it.
Clap skills. Catch it.
That's right.
It doesn't say who, but clearly this was an enclave of roughly 100 scientists that left Bamarka in hopes to create a society that would be self-reliant and away and be peace. They created this castle in the seas of Lithamia that could one day sustain all life, and it was led by one or two. Andy, forgive me, I'm tired. What is the name of your?
Kind of light.
Yeah, I feel like that's the name. I don't know.
Later.
One of the 67 that survived.
Oh yeah.
She would have said that name, but two of them that kind of led. They were the spiritual and scientific leaders that created this idea 100 years ago. I'm sorry, 100 scientists then went with them and created this community to essentially create a capsule that would be self-sustaining to protect themselves from darkness.
So, what the hell happened then?
I
Seems
don't
like they did a
know.
good job.
These crab worshippers. Perhaps they summoned this mentor beast.
I don't think that was it. So in one of my in one of my studies, I learned that some sort of eruption, some sort of violent conjuration, necrotic energy, and dare say it, wild magic creation caused this castle to shift and alter itself, and has been cursing the people inside ever since.
All the people inside?
Yes,
Is
you,
that-
me, these books, these blasted books, and she throws down another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one down too.
Hey!
I haven't
careful
looked
with
at that
books.
one. She picks
Oh,
it up.
it's
No,
clever
you're
here.
right, and she throws it back down.
Ah, thank you.
Ishni's gonna start. He'll pick a different bookshelf and start kind of browsing through.
Oh no, that's fine. Take your time. Grid's gonna just kind of sit down, twiddle his thumbs. So,
What book are you looking for?
So, here's what I've learned, or at least what I think I've learned. There was a small group of scientists, the ones that still remained, that I feel like an orc would have a deeper voice, but use your imagination.
man.
That created this beacon, something that would alter the state of this castle and render its curse or this magic inert. I think they died trying, but what they've created, and she kind of like holds up a map, and it's a map to thingamajigger.
17.
Yes, and it says beacon control station, and it looks almost like there's several rooms.
Can I pick it somewhere?
You can attempt to. She's like
Yeah,
death gripping it at the moment.
Oh,
You can look.
let me do that.
There seems to be like a reception area. There's like a meeting table, and then at the very top is like a beacon. But anyone who is trained in Arcana can roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Does that include half train?
It does.
Still trained.
Trade.
Jack of all trains.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not trained in Arcana.
You should
I'm half
Yeah,
trained.
you're half proficient.
Oh, that's true. Oh, my mouse is being stupid. Hold on. Oh my god, what are you doing?
maybe pick up a new one of this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get a new mouse.
Get a new mouse. Get a
I
weighted
keep
one.
I'm trying to click on it, but for some reason the tracker is just bouncing back and forth and it won't let me roll it. I don't know why it's doing this to me.
So I got a weighted gaming mouse a while ago, and I thought I'm gonna totally.
Do you see
use
this,
that.
Andrew?
And I never-
Do you see what
never
it's
did it.
doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I used to have a weighted one.
like
Never
it won't.
changed the weights.
There's some
Okay,
stuff
so it's
on
not
it.
just me. Sorry.
I mean, if you can roll just a 20, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay, I'll just roll 20. What-
Ugh.
It
Uh,
doesn't matter anyway.
I think it was 9.
Melandra and Jacques, you notice that there's something about kind of the layout of the beacon and what you see on this map that it has almost like built in within its structure archaic principles. Like it's part of an overwhelming oh my god, I can't think of the word. Like a magic spell incarnate. But it doesn't look complete. It's like missing components. But it almost looks like a teleportation circle. I forget what that's called, but the glyphs of magic within its structure.
Interesting.
what's interesting?
I didn't finish it.
Is it meant to stop the bouncing castle?
You think if it's
Well, I don't think we're bouncing anymore. I think we're here in the ocean I haven't felt a shift. Have you?
No,
What's it
No,
do?
no, but we did let a giant crab loose.
it was still raining when
Oh.
that happened.
Let it let itself loose.
Oh, that's well. If it's still raining, then we very well could be in the same spot.
Would we feel a shift if it happened?
She clearly thinks for a while. Probably.
We don't know.
What do you do when you're not in strange libraries? You seem very talented.
Oh, I am I'm a mage of the Wizards College in CISA, and I study oddities, strangities, strange things like this. This place. This is odd.
This
It
place
just
is odd.
appeared.
You were just by far the most competent of your companions we've found so far.
Oh man, get
That is
your way
true.
here.
I mean,
Wait, no,
yes,
wait,
but
wait,
they
no.
are right there. Brown's like,
Back to the
yeah, that's
dryad.
probably right.
See, they know.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. He's real blunt sometimes. Just a thing he does.
Headley's like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, 2 of our party died. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's still a morning.
And we're sorry about that. But
No, it's- whatever, it's fine.
Is that bad to say in this language?
geez.
So you're saying this beacon is unfinished?
Or broken, or they attempted.
It's a
Look,
thinking.
I think we could escape, but I don't think it will fix this, and I don't know if it will get worse. So I think if we can fix the beacon or
Fix it or break it.
turn it on.
Hey, with my 23, can I tell like where missing things are, or like what is missing?
Probably
Um,
behind that door.
Roll just an intelligence check.
Can I join that?
You're not sure if it is a physical component or spell component. It definitely feels like there's something that you have to do there. You're just not sure if it's like a physical or like a magical enchantment.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey guys, we can totally stop this thing from teleporting, and then we'll have a castle.
Hmm.
Would you want to live here? That's horrible.
Out of character.
Not,
I'm not a
I mean,
character.
not with
I'm
those
doing-
ghost
I'm
children.
doing like my 10-year-old out of character. prosecutor thing in
I
college.
mean,
Not just
if
a
we
castle,
cleaned
but
it
one
up,
in the ocean with a giant crab maybe around it.
You mean a giant friend around it?
That's true. It was like, hey, thanks.
See ya.
I think that's dope. Sabathras probably wouldn't like it, but I think that's dope. Dope shit.
Yeah, Landra looks at the thing for a while and says, "Well, something's missing, but I don't know what." And by the time we figure it out, we'll have all gone mad and killed each other. So
What do you think we should do until then?
I guess just wait until we go mad and kill each other.
Or
We could just
or-
leave.
Fair enough.
or we could just leave, or we could, pass some of the time idly trying to fix it until we die. Maybe.
I prefer not dying. Is there an option with not dying? Because that's
Yes.
the one I'd pick.
I think we fixed the beacon.
Madness either.
Sabathras gives him a like,
Yeah.
really?
Abe, can I roll an investigation to search the bookshelves?
Yeah. You may.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Oh shit.
31.
Look at Bookie booking over there.
Okay. I'm dying.
I think I've deduced the system that they use to organize these books.
That's great, Ishnu. Now,
Oh,
Michael was
Dewey-
saying we
Dewey
should,
Decimal System?
we should get out of here.
Astra walks up and goes, "Oh, I've never noticed that. You're right. I think his name was Dewey Decimal." And she's like
Oh,
looking
Dewey
over your
Decimal.
shoulder and like pointing out things on the page. The book you pick up has to do with like internal structures of like counter spells and things like that. But you notice that there is a notation kind of in the margins about the beacon prototype being on the 9th floor. And you also, with a fucking 31, discover that there are...
Look at him over there, just eating his ice cream and sipping his tea.
That's right.
That's
I
a good
tell you
idea.
what. I tell you what.
It's off the chain.
I'm telling Jay, you wild man.
That's right.
There are
Shoot.
crystal rods that seem to be a part of the beacon, and there is notes of a hidden room on the
Or
whatever the last one is, the 10th floor.
So Mathras gets uncomfortably close to Ishnu.
Ishnu doesn't back up, but he just turns to look at Savathris.
I was gonna say, I don't
Yes?
think Ishnu would be uncomfortable.
No.
I thought of something. You mentioned something in the first book we found here, and things are beginning to make more sense. May I see it?
By all means. Ishnu kind of like holds the book out.
This is the very first side room we went to. I wrote a note. We found a note where it said the original creators of the castle left their country to find a solution. A dark evil had set loose in their world. I am going to start looking for any details of that evil, Abe, because I have a feeling I know what that evil is.
Make a investigation check with advantage.
Yes, because I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just want to confirm it.
What? Can you grab my pink, please?
Oh, I want a pink, please.
That one.
Sorry.
Can you get my Snuggie? Please get my
Yeah.
Snuggie.
I have a Snuggie on
I have a
now.
Snuggie, too.
I would totally use a Snuggie.
I'm just very
Get my
cold. I
Snuggie.
apologize. Sometimes it's really, and then as soon as I hot flash, I'm just gonna have to rip it off real fast. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be
Too
fine.
much! Too much! Okay. 12. Alright,
Gotta get you some hot tea.
you don't find anything
Get
yet, but
And some
I had to
ice
get tea,
cream.
guy.
some ice cream. You don't find anything yet, but you don't give up. You continue to search as they're talking.
Indeed.
Yes, I think we have to solve this puzzle, or we're trapped, or God forbid, never going to escape.
So, what do we know so far? Pillars? Hidden room?
It's a hidden room on the 10th floor that should contain this prototype beacon, and there we may find some further answers.
Well, zoinks, the mystery gang. Let's get to
Or
work.
maybe some spare parts that could fix whatever's broken with the primary beacon.
So, you think it's the behind that big door with all the skeletons?
No, it should be on the 10th floor according to these notes.
Oh, you mean the guard post?
What
Yeah.
floor are we on right now?
Oh, that did not distract me, but it was odd.
I think that was just a guard room on this floor, for this floor. It may have weapons inside.
Hey, will you share the ship map, castle map again, please?
Yes,
Ship
me.
map, castle map, give a dog a bone.
We're up on 15 right now.
Yeah,
we're
we're
on
on
15. My bad.
I think
That's what I
Guard,
thought.
guard room is 13.
13, okay. Lucky number 13.
So you have no idea.
Oh,
what
sorry.
Behind for floor
Guard
nine.
is floor 7 and library is floor 8 and floor 6. Okay, I was looking at number 10 living quarters, but that's floor 6. So floor 10 has the prototype. So that's
And
above
I
us.
would say that you guys would
Wow,
have
16 and
figured
17.
this out. So, and you know
I
what? You already know
see.
what this is. So there.
Beacon. So,
Secrets!
research lab.
Melandra and Kyle, what are you doing right now?
No!
Have a convo with your friend.
We should just
She's hoping
constantly-
because she's
I should
pissed and
just-
she hates this place.
I should probably just constantly play counter charm the whole time.
Thinking about stuff, you know.
Landry's just like kicking books in the corner.
I'm gonna be walking around just doing prestidigitation on things to clean them up.
I kind of wanted to browse the library too, just walking around looking at things.
Melandra and Kyle, roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not terrible.
Oh,
That's terrible.
Okay,
That's
good,
terrible.
good.
Wow.
That's good. All right.
We're so perceptive.
Cool.
We're seeing all the things.
Yes. So I think perhaps with all of our help, we'll be able to, I don't know, figure out this blasted castle and finally get out of here.
So we need to go up, is what I'm getting from all this.
Well, I think so. There doesn't seem to be anything left in these damn books. Sorry, these books.
That's okay. Not a big fan of books myself. I mean, I can't
Oh, I
look.
love books. I would
Oh,
love to
yeah.
spend hours in here.
Yeah, I mean, they're great sometimes, I guess.
They are
Hey.
great. It is nice
Uh,
to meet another learned
Leonard,
person.
I thought your name was. I'm gonna look for the stairs. Stairs around here?
Yeah, they're just over yonder. She kind of points.
Okay.
And you see there's like a spiral staircase at the end of the library.
There may be something that could help us within the guard post. Although I'm not finished looking at this book yet.
Oh my gosh! Is anybody else looking at books? We're just gonna be looking at books all day, huh?
I can
Anybody?
wait.
I'm
Rich just kinda looks around and
I'm
shrugs.
just cleaning them. I'm not actually looking at them. I'm just cleaning them.
Jackass turns to a grin and goes, "It's a library."
You see Braun kind of like holding up a book. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm looking at him. It's upside down. He has no idea what's happening."
All right, I'm gonna look for anything out of the ordinary that's not a book in this library.
I was
Are you
good.
scoping
Just
out
out
the
of
room?
boredom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of looking
Alright.
at the room too.
Just out of boredom, I'm looking around,
Mhm.
Can I also join him?
kind of moving
You may.
stuff. Yeah.
Perception?
Yep. Savathers, you do come across one book. It's a black leather-bound, almost journal, and it does describe an It describes an event that took place in the top right corner of the country. That has the scholars kind of stumped, and darkness kind of protrudes from it. Protrudes. Emits from it.
Exudes.
That's the word I wanted.
I use that one at work sometimes.
Where were you? Where were you seconds ago? Grin.
Something protrudes, but is also a protuberance. Is that right?
I have a protuberance.
Gross. Put it away.
So, Grin, as you're kind of looking
Yes.
around the room, you see Melandra really kind of standing in the corner, kicking some books. And there's kind of a quick flash of movement. Almost like a wind kind of blew by. And without... Yeah. I like that this music could, like, ended right there. Because I rolled. Actually, I did not roll you. Sorry. So you see her kicking some books.
Yeah.
I picked 1 or 2 for Kyle, and I rolled a 1. You see her cooking some books, and you're like, those are good. But then you see Kyle, she's just over there cleaning some books, and then that same shadow flashes behind her, and then there is an instant, like, solidification of it, and then you see it slash at her backside.
Oh.
No!
Right.
I actually shot that out.
'cause you didn't see that shit happen. Hold on, because it didn't roll with advantage. It's bullshit. Don't you fucking do it, you son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
Can I take a shot at it?
Yes, but you'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
It kind of looks like this.
Something
Is it
Everything
invisible?
else.
Maybe.
The guy or the ghost?
So it's like it like wraps itself around her very quickly and just 2 slashes. But as she's like cleaning the book, she kind of drops it right as it's slashing at it, and she's like, "Oh!" She picks it up and just misses. You fucking hit it with a. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, you hit it.
Steady,
It's fine.
steady aiming it.
It's cool. It's cool. Cool.
And do I get sneak attack? Because she's standing next to it. She's not engaged with it though. I don't know how that works.
Let me think about this. She's not necessarily a threat to it yet. However, it did not expect you to see it. I will give you sneak attack
Yeah, I'll take sneak attack. I'll take it.
because it felt very much like no one noticed it.
I noticed you, bitch.
That's why it chose to attack.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do my sneak attack?
Maybe give it to Ishnu.
He gave me sneak attack.
Oh, nice.
She's gonna fuck something up.
That's right. Ishnu.
Attack rage dice.
Let me just
All right.
fix
Well,
that
I'll
Fuck
shit.
this book up.
just roll it separately, and you'll have to.
Okay.
So it was 22 damage.
Oh yeah. The bolt solidifies the back. Kyle, you kind of turn around in time to see this like ghostly visage that is attacking you. It's gonna
Oh,
try
no.
to swing again. Are you
Hey,
fucking
get out of there!
kidding me? All right, I need everyone to roll initiative for my shitty ghost.
Hot damn.
Still have advantage. Is this thing invisible?
It had advantage on the first attack, but it had to solidify to attack the second time.
It's a semi-invisible stalker. Sometimes invisible stalker.
Yeah, it was there.
Ooh.
Damn, these
Yeah.
initiative rolls.
Are so good.
That's some
Okay.
bitch.
Damn, this poor guy.
Melandra, yours was okay too.
Yeah, she's too sad to fight.
Hold on,
She's
let me get to the top of the round.
Taking those
Um,
books.
So you guys hear Grin kind of shout out. Grin, apparently you're first again.
right.
Shout out as this like ghostly visage is hovering right behind Kyle.
This is a library.
Alright, a-hole. Sneak up on my friends, huh? Take this! Advantage, steady aiming. Ka-chow.
You hit.
Alright. And, yeah, I guess can I target it? Is it on here? Yeah, there it is. Unidentified creature. Here comes the business. That's 28 damage to do, yeah.
Excellent. And I totally misread. So after your attack, it goes back invisible. Because it is truly invisible. So I gave you 2 pop shots, but Mathers, you do see it solidify behind her, and then it immediately like dissipates.
So I don't even know if it's still in that square. So
Correct.
basically, what I have to do is like attack that square and hope it's still there,
Hope it's
or
still there in
perceive
the
it in some other way, like blind sight.
Do you have blind sight? What is happening, Dane?
I knocked him over on camera, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Was
okay.
that fast?
I'm going to run up to Kyle, and I have blind sight 10 feet.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
nice.
you're about 10 feet out, and all of a sudden you see this like this just smoke-like visage. You can see its face. That's Amazing. And you know exactly where it's out. As you're running closer to it, you're within now 5 feet, and you know you can hit it true.
I'm going to hit it true.
I hit it.
I will shift my echo up to oppose its other side,
Good. It's opposed.
and I will.
You.
Right. I will warhammer it.
Will you warhammer me? No, you won't.
Oh, take my second attack.
Oh.
This thing's difficult to hit. There we go. And I'll save my Unleash Incarnation. Right.
Right.
We're in a short rest soon, guys.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna action surge.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not gonna action surge. There's so many people to attack. I'm done.
Jacques. You see Savathris striking out, and you see the actual hammer impact, but you don't see what he's attacking.
Oh shit! I probably should have cast like
So
something good.
I didn't see the thing, right?
You didn't. You were. I think you were looking at books at the time.
So I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna hold. I guess a vicious mockery for if something appears. I'm like, what is it? What are we attacking? And
Okay.
that would
All
be
right.
turn
All right.
right now.
You know, it would really be useful if someone had fairy fire. Wouldn't that be useful?
I don't have it.
Here, is this helpful?
So that
Reaction.
right next Reckalo reaction. You have fairy fire, you idiot. There we go.
Ishnu, you're up.
All right. Did I see where Savathris was swinging his hammer?
When Grin kind of shouted out and then shot literally towards Kylie and the bolt stuck into something invisible, you have an idea that they're attacking something.
Okay.
And give or take an area. You're still gonna, if it's ranged or an attack, you're rolling a disadvantage.
Okay, so I can do this modifier zone of telekinetic force where I target all creatures in a 5-foot radius.
And that would do it. Yeah.
So I'll target the space behind Kyle. And I'll do that. Let's see. I get 1 point for free, and then I'll spend. Yeah, why not? I'll spend 2 more points to boost the damage.
Do it.
So I don't see it to target it, so it's gonna have to make a.
It's down. It's on the combat tracker.
The combat tracker. Okay.
Target there.
Where are you at? This will stop. It's to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. Alright, so it's still going to take half of this. It's going to be 3d8 plus my rampage die.
Rampage!
So half of 18 is 19. Oh, it's bludgeoning. I don't know if that affects anything.
9 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning magic.
Okay, so...
Oh, sorry, it's plus 5 because I get to add my intelligence modifier now, so it...
So
that'll
21?
24.
Oh, yeah.
18 plus
No.
5, 23. Half of
23,
23, so be at 12, I guess.
Okay. And you said it was bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. I can do math.
That's my turn.
Yeah, she not entirely sure what might be going on. She kind of instinctually kind of reaches out her hand, puts it on her chest, and there is like a pulsation of energy, and she casts mage armor on herself.
Pulsation.
Oh, the pulsation. Which would be that's amazing. 13 plus dexterity. Oh shit. She's now at a 15 armor class. Hell yeah. That's her turn. Okay. Okay. Grin, you were at the stairs, right?
Yep.
Okay. So as you're standing at the stairs, kind of, pointed with your crossbow, looking around.
Yep. Wait, is something bad gonna happen? Because no, I wasn't at the stairs.
A ghostly face appears in front of yours. Jacques, roll a perception at disadvantage.
Hey, ghosty face.
How you doing?
9.
Unfortunately, the way it kind of snuck up beside Grin, you don't see it until you hear Grin kind of let out. Well, we'll see if he does, because
Is it doing anything? Is it using fear on me in any way?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless you consider hitting you fearful.
No. But
So Abe, no one else.
I do consider hitting me bad.
You hear Grin kind of let out a screech. I don't know what that sounds like, Grin.
Yay!
Probably just pull another baby card.
It's Meladra.
But the second time, the ghostly vision kind of disappears. But it just fades from your space. You feel a presence in front of you. Kylie, you're up.
Did I see any of that, or do I know anything that's just happened? Did I see? I see?
You
I
turn
sort
around in
of felt
time.
to see a little bit of it, right? Less kind of like a.
Yeah, you saw it when it attacked you, and then you immediately heard Grin kind of behind you at the stairs, and you instinctually kind of think, "Shit! Either he's getting attacked by something else, or maybe it's the same creature." But you feel like he's being attacked. Yes, for another. I wrote it down. 5 hours.
Hot pants.
I guess I'll, but I didn't see it, so I can't. I can't see shit. I guess I'm gonna hold Vicious Mockery until I see it again and can act, because I don't want to just throw it out there and just let it float there, because I don't know.
Lock the air.
I can't see shit.
Okay, so you're holding a Vicious Mockery.
Maybe what I will do is, sorry, my mouse is like scrolling everything, so I have to like battle to click anything.
Throw that mouse out the window.
Yeah, but my other mouse also died.
Oh.
I just like
Be mouseless.
This is my photo editing mouse, and it's being a dick.
Chew mouse.
Yeah. I think maybe I'll try this. I'm gonna use bonus action of Bardic Inspiration, and I'm gonna try to communicate with the ghosty to see if. Well, no, I can't see it. Never mind. I can't see him, so that won't work.
It is
Just
invisible.
kidding. I'll just hold Vicious Mockery until I see him.
Okay.
Them.
Melandra, you're in the corner kicking books. You're probably about... Depends on what corner of the library you're in. Were you close to where you entered, or by the stairs?
Close to where we entered.
Okay, you're probably about 40 feet away from Grin.
Okay, how far away am I from Kylie?
She's probably about 30 feet. You could get to Kylie.
But no one else was next to Grin, right? Kylie's got people around
No,
her.
he was kind of like, the party kind of like, there was a group of people by the books.
Yeah, I think
You were in
Jacques
the corner,
close
and then
to me because we were
Yeah.
both looking around.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action slice my hand open. I'm pretty sure I had one sword activated, so I'm gonna activate my second sword. And
I
these
think you
fuckers
did, yeah.
Are healed by ice. I'm gonna be so pissed.
That would be highly unlikely.
maybe.
So I slash my hand open for 3 damage.
Okay.
Both swords are icy. It's a bonus action, and I'm gonna move 30 feet towards Grin.
Okay.
And I would like to hold my action to slash when I see an enemy within
Okay.
range. Actually,
Okay.
can I? I'm 10 feet from Grin, so theoretically, if something was in between Grin and I, it would be within my range. It's 5 foot squares.
Yes, you
If
would
he's
be.
away from him.
You could try to swing at the air. You'd have disadvantage.
Well, no, because I don't think that I would know that it was in the square between me and Grin. That's just as close as I can get. 'Cause I didn't see him get attacked. It feels kind of meta game me to slice at the space ahead of him.
Well, you probably have some clues like which direction Grin was looking in terror.
Yep,
Okay,
because
yeah.
it's all happening within seconds. So I mean,
That's
like,
true. Okay, yeah. I will attack the square in front of Grin.
and you would see like a scratch on like his chest too, like right in front of him. So
Okay, cool. I'm
not
going
that
to,
metagaming.
So I did bonus action, I did a movement. My action is going to be slashing.
Abe, I'm invisible for some reason. I don't know why.
Why are you invisible?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Thank
nice.
you.
Oh shit! Yeah,
22 hit.
yeah, it does.
Nice.
Ouch.
Slash.
Nice.
Okay.
And-
All right.
You ready for something cool? Some cool ass shit.
Your ice sword?
My
I'm ready.
So when I deal right damage to a creature, which is my ice damage, it glows with faint light until the end of my next turn. It cannot benefit from half cover, 3/4 cover, or being invisible.
Nice.
It
Oh,
has
got it.
that
Yeah.
sheen around it.
Now
Wow.
mock them. Mock him.
Oh,
Wow.
mocking.
So yeah, you slice into it, and the ice kind of transfers from your sword as it's slashing down and starts to encapsulate it in like a frozen frost, and you see like this terrifying visage of this like ghostly creature just like stalking over like all of Grin. But yeah, so I
That-
guess anyone
that
holding an
visage-
action
I was
can.
gonna say that visage better watch out for our insult comedy duo.
Does my action still count?
Yeah,
Reaction, wasn't it? He held an action as reaction.
yeah, your
Yeah,
turn hasn't
doesn't show the
happened,
next
so it's
one.
up.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna mock him.
I mock him.
Do you want me to do my second slash first, Abe, or
Oh
reaction
yes,
first?
yes. Sorry,
And
I
my
just got
second slash is not a disadvantage. 'cause
Correct.
It's visible.
Nice.
So I don't know if I
Slash,
can.
slash, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Nice!
Yep, 29 will hit.
Melandra's big day. About time. About time.
Fuck with my ice, don't you?
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, she just like is slashing and ice chips are flying everywhere, and she's just we're all going mad. I'm going to murder you all next.
Best
Wow.
dungeon ever.
I don't know what's scarier.
She serious?
You serious, Clark? You serious? All right, Jacques. How do you mock this creature?
Should I attack it?
Yeah. Give it to Mom.
Yeah, because it's now visible, so anything held action you can do.
Mm.
No.
Can I try my mocking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. You
Yeah,
you held
she-
a mocking.
Yeah, they
right?
both.
What I'm
have.
mocking
Yeah,
too.
so mock it up. Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
Roll
Uh,
that mock.
how
So I kinda-
dare you try to slash my butt?
I kind of picture it like Jacques starts to call him a name but can't think of the name, and then Kyle just finishes for him. He's like, "Yes, that's what it was."
Teach you to slash people's butts without asking.
Consent is very important.
It is. So
Wow.
take that.
Oh, yeah, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, he has disadvantage.
That's
That's
next
sweet.
attack.
Yeah.
Sanga's gonna kind of look around and start moving that direction. Braun also starts to move up. Headley hides behind a shelf.
It's the worst.
Grin, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and
Okay.
move back 25 feet away from the thing, and then I'm going to
Mhm.
shoot it.
Shoot!
I'm going to shoot at it without advantage.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
that's it for me.
Savandris, you're up.
I mean, the rest of the team seems like they got that other one pretty well. So it's a different one that attacked Grin, right?
You're not sure.
Well,
It's the only one you currently see.
Well, I should be sure because I was right next to the one.
That's a good point. You would have seen this stalker move towards Grin and then vanish from your sight. Son of a bitch. Yeah, okay, there you go. You can use your reaction now if you'd like.
I could have. No, he was too slippery for me. I'm not used to this blind fighting yet. We're not taking it back.
But yes, you would have pieced together that this one is in fact the same one.
The same one.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there.
You do so.
Consent is important.
Consent. Thank you.
Oh, I ruined my mouse too.
Oh,
Man,
my
these guys, right?
God.
It's a bad mouse day.
No!
Oh,
That's your natural one
Oh.
for this fight.
Bad roll.
Wow.
Yeah, too.
Right as you try to swing
Alright, attack number
forward,
two.
the invisible being.
There it is.
All right, Andy. Before you tell me how you want to do this, I have to say that Kyla, you almost killed it with a vicious mockery.
Oh man,
It was 1 hit point away.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry. Andy, how do you want to do this?
Mm. Got it. So yeah, I think he's actually pretty chill about it. Just sort of gives a nod to Melandra and just takes a swipe across the thing's midsection with his hammer. 2 swipes because the first one whipped bad. And the thing dissipates into mist. Whatever it is. What is it?
It's gone, is what it is.
unidentified creature.
Okay, so more ghosts.
Yep. More ghosts than I'm wanting to see right now.
Well, technically we couldn't see it very much.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
Pull out the eye. Is the eye freaking out?
You pull out the eye, it is still freaking out.
It's gonna freak out the whole time we're in the
I
castle.
still don't understand what that does, but I'm glad we have it.
Oh fuck. Did we level up?
No, I don't think you did.
Okay. No, okay. We just
No, I
got
just gave you
100.
XP.
We just leveled up.
Yeah, you
recently.
just. I was like, So I need to figure out what level 7 is.
We should make haste to this beacon room if it will fix whatever is going on here.
Agreed.
However, Bran, Headley, Senga, Astara, it would be much safer for you to be with the Dryad down below. They protect that place in the lower levels.
Roll a perception check.
So
23.
if we need her help for the puzzly thing, we're already gone.
Bron kind of looks at you for a bit. Headley kind of pokes his head out around the bookshelf. You know, he has some wisdom there, but you know, I am an experienced fighter, and I feel that I could protect us.
Okay.
We
Well,
we
certainly, we can help.
could leave. Astera is going to say, perhaps it's better safety in numbers. Perhaps even the dumbest of us all could help out. She kind of points to Headley.
It would be. Everyone has a place in ability to help.
Yes,
Headley,
he was
I
very
believe in
good at the rowboats. That was
I
good.
believe that you can help. You just haven't yet.
I'm waiting for the moment, and when
Okay.
I find it, it's gonna be good.
I believe in you.
Me too.
It will be spectacular.
Are you guys sure you're friends? Because you're awfully mean to each other.
I mean, he was kind of hired help.
Oh,
Stara might be useful for trying to decipher whatever this issue with the beacon is.
Yes.
And I don't know if they would be able to make it back down safely. Who knows what dangers may lurk behind us.
That is true.
sneak! I shall sneak. Got 29 sneak.
Damn.
Well,
Grins
I
gone.
say to Headley, I will do everything I can to protect your life, just as I know you will do everything you can to protect mine.
Oh, yeah, that first part. Yeah.
I pat him on the shoulder and give him an encouraging smile.
Yeah. I'll be right
You got-
behind you the whole way.
You got this. Just moment.
Yeah, you. He kind of like.
Turkey.
Grin is Grin. Where you
Gone,
going, Grin?
baby.
Because he's gone.
I'm sneaking up the stairs to see if I can see what's up here.
You notice that there is a sign to the research labs.
I will follow the sign.
Yes, perhaps heading up, since we have to go through the research labs anyways, and then onto the way to this beacon room. Perhaps we can finally, perhaps with your help. And Aishnu, she kind of looks at you. You clearly seem to be the cleverest of the group.
It's true.
I'm quite knowledgeable. I won't deny that.
Excellent. Then, on to the research labs then.
Yes.
Where did your little mouse friend go?
Oh, he tends to disappear. He likes to see what's up ahead. I think perhaps he likes to see things before everybody else.
Huh. Very inquisitive.
Want to know what's coming, man.
That or a ghost is in his head,
Mhm.
telling him to go dangerous places where there are dancing children.
Oh, I don't think that's a ghost. I think that's what they call the mentor.
The mentor was the child.
No, they're
Oh.
definitely different.
Then why did you say to this thing?
I know there's the mentor, and he wants smart people.
Oh,
I'm safe.
He was interested in me. I'm smart. SMRT.
That makes sense why he didn't target me. I'm not very intelligent.
So to the research lab. Perhaps we'll find your friend there.
Yes, let's push
Yes.
on. I'll start heading up.
Grin, make a perception check.
Is it for traps or hidden doors or items?
Roll an advantage. That's fine.
All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
That's fine. Street food.
As you make your way downtown, homebound, upstairs, the doors are simple. They're not too descriptive. The wall itself is plain. However, the doors, the hallways, the walls, anything that has like a sign is actually made out of adamantine and engraved with whatever it is. Some of them talk about different labs, some of them talk about research information, but it all seems to just be like a mid-sized chamber with different rooms and research and kind of notes strewn about. By this point, the rest of the party has kind of made their way up into this room. Everyone make an investigation check. Oh, I need to make her make an
I'm
investigation.
going to guide issue.
Ishnu, guidance.
Mm.
You can reroll 1.
You can
Oh,
add
yay.
You can add
Yay.
for issue.
How much? D4?
Yeah. Thank you, Enter. I forget about the reroll one all the time.
23.
I mean, I could roll it.
Intelligence check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's my only NPC that does stuff that's good. Alright, so Ishnu. Ishnu and
Can you take this with you to plug in?
Dara, she's kind of mentioning to you and talking to you about the book as you guys are kind of looking around. And she notices that there are several points in this room, and she's kind of pointing them out from the book as well as in the room. So she notates that there's a teleportation experiment. There's the beacon prototype that's kind of in the central chamber of the room. And then she says, and judging by the notes, the crystal rods that you discovered should be over that direction by the prototype itself. So it seems like there is like an teleportation experiments and this prototype that's in the room.
So Ishnu's going to examine this prototype. You said there's what, crystal rods? Those were mentioned in the text.
Yes, it was hard to tell what they were, but walking up to the prototype, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to see what happens.
I believe in you.
Let's just do this. Let's see if this works. That won't work. Okay. Walking up to the table, there is a layout of the upper floor of the beacon room, but you notice, you notice that there is a chamber that seems to be separate yet together with the rest of it. In the center of it, there seems to be like an arcane sigil on the ground. And make sure I'll do this right. Don't want to screw it up for later. Yes. You notice two things. That this sigil seems to have an activation that needs to be done, but you don't notice anywhere to put the actual crystal rods. That seems to be separate. Looking around for the actual beacon itself on the model, you notice there are indents on the actual beacon itself that you could put like a dial rod or something. And kind of looking around the floor, there are these crystal rods. They're probably about 3 feet in length. That, judging by the shape, size of the model itself and the notes in the book, you feel like you could put about 6 of them in to try to help finish complete.
So I'm confused. Is it just the prototype that's here, or is it the actual beacon and the prototype?
It's like a layout of the actual floors, and it has the beacon, but then there's also this like side chamber that's part of the layout, but it doesn't seem to have any entrance to it.
Okay.
So we should take the crystal rods, right, in case the beacon upstairs is missing
It's
them.
maybe a good place to practice in case there is like a right combination and a wrong combination.
Yes.
Yes, that does make sense. I think I'm going to try to see if I can find some access point to this other chamber, since we know that there's a hidden room somewhere.
Yeah, make your choice, either an intelligence check or
Right.
an investigation check.
Can I assist to give him advantage?
You could. She kind of points out where Ishnu's kind of talking, so it's kind of easy to kind of follow along.
Investigation 26.
Nice. As you're kind of looking at the actual prototype itself, the floor layout itself, this I can share. It's probably going to show up black.
Back.
So far?
Oh shit, the errors. Handle error.
Did I get everyone in? I don't know. 1, 2. I'm only 4. Grin. Savathris. Ishnu. Okay, now I got everyone. I don't know if you can see it now.
Yeah.
But in this part of the actual prototype, the map layout, you notice that Ishnu, there is a everything on this map is the right scale. Everything. You can even see like little candles that flicker with arcane magic that are minute in nature compared to this actual arcane area. The strangest part, though, is there is a statue that, if given that same scale, is fundamentally larger than everything else. It would be 50 feet tall if given the same scale. But there is something odd about its nose. Of all things.
What's odd about its nose?
Yeah.
It's bulbous. It's larger than life. So if in comparison, if the statues was 50 foot in real life, this nose would be like 5 feet. It's huge. Maybe that's not a good comparison, but it's big. It's a big nose. It seems oddly proportioned for such a beautifully put together thing. Scale. Model. That's what I'm looking for.
Is this like can I tell what kind of creature this is? This model is?
Yeah, it just seems to be a humanoid creature, kind of standing guard, just kind of like stoically in the corner. It's like right here by this star. The star is the statue.
Okay, so some kind of humanoid, giant humanoid with a big nose.
Yep, but the other one across from it that seems to be mirrored, not in size, but in actual like structure, looks perfect. It doesn't look strange at all.
So perhaps this is a scale model of the actual beacon?
Hmm.
I suppose we try playing around with these control rods. And Ishi's going to refer to the book and see if it mentions anything about how to use the control rods.
Athros guide you.
Yeah, make a. I don't think history is the right check. I mean, it could just be a straight investigation, but I feel like investigation is an intelligence. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you have an 8 in that. That's fine. Investigation is intelligence, so yes, roll your investigation.
Yeah, buddy.
Investigation in. So yes, investigation.
Damn.
30.
Jesus. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so you kind of take a moment and you're looking for anything about the rods, and Astera kind of looks over and she goes, I wonder if these would help, and she kind of hands you a couple of pages that are kind of on the table beside it. They're kind of faded notes, but you start to kind of lay them out on the table in front of you, and you see that there's a kind of a ritual that it's strange how it's kind of put together, but it's almost like the rods are used to diffuse the latent magical energy. It's almost like they kind of point out away from the beacon itself. The beacon seems to almost be like a pinpoint to pull the energy in, and then the rods disperse it away. And with a freaking 30, you also, as you're kind of looking around, you just want to twist that nose. There's something about it. You just want to twist it.
Ishni's he's gonna point out the two models to everybody, and he's gonna say, does that seem strange to you? And he's gonna point at the one and then the other one.
It has a big nose.
Maybe we should twist
I'm
it.
gonna go up and twist it and be like, boop.
Yeah, you hear a slight, faint rumbling, but nothing happens.
Well, that was disappointing.
Now you done did it.
I heard something.
You open
I don't know what. Perhaps a secret passage or an awakened monster.
Hmm.
What do you think it is, Melandra?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're all
Yep.
doomed.
Castle's probably sinking into the ocean right now.
That's probably true.
You think so?
I mean, I don't think it is. Do you guys think it is? Is it really sinking?
Everything thinks.
I think maybe we should move faster then.
Well, I think I figured out these control rods. It seems to be that this beacon is a collector of magical energy, and then the control rods will disperse it, perhaps in a certain direction. If we need to aim them at one spot or the other, perhaps once we see the actual beacon, it will make more sense.
It's wonderful, issue.
No. Do you expect something at the top? Aren't usually things at the top?
I believe so. Should we check out while we're here? Look at that teleportation experiment.
Sure.
Yes. I suspect too, if this beacon is the secret to the curse of the castle, the mentor may have some guardians, if not himself. We should be prepared.
Savathra's roll an investigation check.
Investigation?
Or perception.
Is that a thing that I have?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's an odd room you kind of look over as you kind of point to the teleportation experiment. Kind of glass lined. And there's like 2 rooms on either side of it with glass walls. It looks like there might be some stuff inside, but
The teleportation area?
yeah, it's just glass.
Perhaps we should make haste to cleanse this place.
I agree.
Where to now? Are we heading to the actual beacon? Are we practicing on this beacon?
Oh,
She's going to start inserting control rods into
Ooh.
the prototype.
Yeah, you find little like toothpick size prototype rods kind of on the table, and you get about. It looks like you could fit 6, though. As you've been investigating it, you're not sure it would actually need all 6. You feel like the more the better because it's dispersing the magic, but there's room for 6. You're not sure how many it would take. But they all seem to kind of slide in and point away from the beacon.
So there's 6 slots for the rods, and how many rods do we have here?
Oh, there's like a pile of them.
Okay, so we have spares. Ishi's going to point out the rods to Savathris. Actually, he'll point them out to everybody and say, it seems there are extra rods, at least if this prototype is a model. Perhaps everybody should take a few just in case.
All right, sounds good.
I'll grab a couple rods.
Different kinds of rods, or is it just like the prototype rods?
They all seem to be genuinely the same. You can roll an investigation to see, but just cursory
if the
glance.
crystal rods were bigger or different, or if they're all the.
No, they're all roughly about 3 feet. They almost look like a glass cane, like just a polished glass rod.
Mm-hmm.
But it's they're made out of crystals.
Yeah, so we take them all then.
take them.
Yeah, there's about 10 crystal rods. Brown's like, I could pick some up if you want.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
What about you?
Carry mine.
2 rods.
These are bigger than me. I don't think I have a bag that would fit this.
Are any of them ruby rods?
Do you want some more? No, there's no ruby rods. But looking back, I feel like I should have seen that coming and made them ruby rods. I'm sorry, everyone. Everyone did.
Sure. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh man, the 5th element. We're ending here. Go watch
Oh, okay. No, I know.
I haven't watched it for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
it. It's been a while. Okay.
Yes, I love Ruby. I love Ruby Rod. He's one of the best parts of the movie. I'm ashamed that I forgot who it was.
I'm feeling very disappointed.
I'm so ashamed.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Want to
Sure.
attempt a short rest before we go. How's everyone looking? Everyone's just a
All
tiny
right.
bit wounded.
All right.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, I did expunge some spells on those creatures back there.
It's a nice word.
Thank you.
I'm good if you are.
Well, I'm very good.
Would you like some healing, Melandra?
Fine.
We're all gonna die anyways. It's fine. It's the worst.
All right, screw you.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Nice.
Oh, if you all feel sufficiently prepared, I suppose.
We're supposed to be looking for a hidden room or a secret room, right? Theoretically, but the door's opened.
Is that secret room here? Or
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Should we talk about?
Everyone can make a perception check.
I think it was floor 10. I thought he said.
Right, wasn't it like a secret room on floor 10?
Oh, there's a nat 20. Which seems right. Ishnu. Jacques, you remember the of a almost like a doorway opening seemed to come from above, and Ishnu, you kind of think to yourself, perhaps the prototype is more than a prototype, and you do remember hearing it open above you, so perhaps that room, the only way to open it was from the actual prototype itself.
Okay.
Above.
Perhaps that nose opened the room to the actual beacon.
oh,
We're in luck.
I'll go peek inside at that suggestion.
I will follow.
So you would have to head upstairs if you're wanting to peek inside the actual, because like you were looking at a floor plan. Looking around the room, you don't notice anything has changed. So if you guys are wanting to head it upstairs to floor 10, the tippity-tippitiest top.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
continue.
actually gonna have to call it a night, guys. My stomach's not feeling well for some reason.
Oh no.
So
No!
I'm gonna go. But
Safe
You
travels.
better.
good luck. You guys know my strategy. I shoot stuff.
Shoot himself.
Throw rocks at people.
Bye, guys.
Always try to
Throw rocks. Yeah, we'll be ending soon, anyways. But so
I'll lead the way.
okay, that makes it easier. So Savathris, you head your way upstairs. I don't know if you guys still have the map pulled up, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh hey,
Up here.
this doesn't look at all like the prototype.
Ishnu. I'm gonna shove these guys on the map because I can.
So many errors.
Did I get everyone? Who did I miss? Kyle. Oh, where's Melandra?
Blackness.
Okay.
There we go.
So you guys make your way, and the last door that is there that you open up is called the Beacon Control Station. It's situated at the highest point of the castle. You can see there are small windows leading the way, and there is a storm still raging outside. The ceilings in here are relatively high. They're about 12, 15 feet high. The walls are covered with a beautiful stone and wood veneer, almost making a false home or manor. It kind of hides the fact it was once a castle. The doors that you that were partially ajar and you walked into were steel reinforced, heavy, beautiful, and ornate, kind of inlaid with different golds and metals. It's dimly lit in here. There is some light that's coming through from the windows, but there are several flickering candles that are lit in the room. You do not see any of the bioluminescent algae in this room. It seems to not be in here at all. And you enter into what would best be described as a foyer, into a foyer where there are 6 suits of armor. That as Savathris, you walk in, roll an insight check.
Do that.
Nice. As you walk in, they kind of gesture with like a hand motion, as if to follow. And kind of one by one, they kind of walk out of the room, and they all kind of seem to make a line, each one gesturing to the next, as if to they were expecting your arrival and wanting you to follow. They're heading this way.
What's to the south? Out of
The
curiosity.
south seems to be a double steel door. You can see down the hallway is another closed set of doors, and they're leading. It looks like down here into another room. They don't seem aggressive. They're just simply they gesture, welcome you, and then are almost like leading you to the next area.
I mean, Grin would totally listen to that double door, wouldn't he?
Hmm.
I assume.
Yeah.
That seems like something Grin would do. Sneak off and not listen
Probably.
to constructs. Grin never let the metal man tell him what to do.
As Grin's looking at this door, what's everyone else doing?
Ishu is gonna follow the suits of armor.
I'm gonna follow them too because I
Yeah,
think
me
they're
too.
fun.
Me too.
They're wearing I know I forgot something. They're all wearing matching blue cloaks.
Ooh.
Beautifully adorned. Don't seem to show any age. But just shiny metal suits of armor that gesture you down that hallway.
Are there any insignias or any kind of regalia on their cloaks? Like symbols?
There would be, yes, there would be, and you would easily notice that there is the symbol of the path of the light on their cloak. It's almost like an embroidered symbol.
Yeah, I'm gonna go past them actually and just make sure we're not gonna get ambushed from the other side.
Yeah, so Jacques and Kyle, you're kind of following the suits of armor, and they are kind of pointing down a hallway into a room that has several seats, all different shapes and sizes, colors. They're beautifully crafted. Seems to be like a waiting area. Melandra, you kind of peek your head out down one of the hallways, and the suits of armor kind of, not aggressively, but they kind of step to kind of motion you back and nod towards the rest of your companions. But it's not like they're pushing you or being aggressive. It's just, you know. Jacques, are you continuing down?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Jacques, as you enter the room, you hear an ominous voice because it's disembodied from everything. But as you enter the room, you hear, "Thank you for waiting patiently. Someone will see you shortly. In the meantime, if you must relieve yourself, ask the guards and they will show you to the washroom."
That's nice of them.
And the guards kind of just simply gesture you to your seats.
Do I take a number?
I could say to the nearest guard, I need to use the washroom.
I knew you were going to. Counted on it.
I'm gonna sit down and put the seat to the door.
I'll sit next to Jackie.
So, Melandra, the guard closest to you, simply nods to you, and
It's so cornered.
throws you off the balcony.
Into the ocean.
Here's your watch.
I
Stabs you in
feel
the
the
gut.
ocean, and then I drown.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Oh, no, crap.
So they it walks forward to the double door in front of you. Yeah. With a powerful push, opens up the steel door. It looks to be just a storage room. It kind of gestures you inside, and if you got close enough, you would see that there is another door with a symbol of like a stick figure and a stick figure with a triangle at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll start moving towards the door. Does the guard stay where they are, or?
Yeah, they're like right here, just standing there holding the door open, and kind of like with the other hand gestures towards.
Yeah, I want to go loot the storage room, and also check out the washroom.
Yeah, so I guess I could open this room. Bloop. So kind of stepping into the. As you step in, he kind of closes the door behind you, and just kind of walks away. Roll a investigation check. Okay.
Good investigation.
So looking around, you do see that there are just several boxes that have been decayed and fallen in disrepair over the years. However, there is a locked cabinet in the corner that seems to have 3 different compartments.
Okay. When I get back to the others, I will tell Grin that there's a locked cabinet back here, and he should ask to use the washroom. Yeah, then I'll actually just check out the washroom, I guess.
All right, as you enter, you see
creepy kid ghost.
the room is featureless, with 6 doorless alcoves. Inside of each alcove, there is a toilet, respectfully facing towards the wall. And you do see black ichor bubbling quietly in one of the toilets closest to you.
Yeah, I'm done. Just back out of the room.
You just like, no.
Somebody had some bad pizza rolls.
As you leave that room, the almost like instinctually, the door opens back up, and that same suit armor is there waiting as you kind of come back out. What's the rest of the party doing?
I'm sitting here.
I'll go listen at the door.
What are the odds that we're just waiting to be eaten right now?
Yeah, roll up.
I assume.
Don't hear anything. It's been about 10
I
minutes.
assume that these constructs are just going through the motions.
Should we go through?
I try the door.
It's locked.
So when I said I try the door,
Try it.
then I try the door.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, how do you try the door?
He does wiggle the handle first, and when it doesn't go, he just takes like half a step back and just like straight foots it. Kicks it right at the handle. It's the first time I've kicked down a door in D&D in years.
Yeah, you hit the DC too. No, it's totally DC for it. I was like, I feel like it's high. No, you mailed it. Yep, that's exactly what you did.
Oh boy.
Best gift. So yeah, you like Spartan kick the door open, and with a doof, it like flies open. And as it's coming back around, you just like push it out of the way. With that Melander, you're at this point kind of walking back towards the rest of the party. Kylie, you're in the room with everyone else, right?
Yeah. I just didn't know which way Andrew was because I couldn't see it, so I just or Jack Ace was. So I was just like, I'll wait till I don't really know which one to go down.
You hear overhead the same voice as before say, "Thank you for waiting patiently. Someone will see you shortly. In the meantime, if you must relieve yourself, ask one of the guards to see you to the washroom." As you turn around, the 5 other guards are now wielding a weapon and facing right at you. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
It's not good.
Now I've got to put them on the map.
Did a thing.
You did a thing so good.
Pissed off the guards.
Never kick down doors.
How does it feel to be a criminal, Savathris?
He doesn't care. You're the lawful one.
That's true.
His thing is like, even if that was the law here, this place is evil as fuck. He doesn't care what rules are.
Rules don't apply.
Like the lobby of whatever evil castle we're in.
Let me just get these guys on the map.
So they're all just right there next to me, and everyone else is down much further.
It's fine.
Cool.
I'm gonna kill them all before we get there.
Cool.
There we go. Yeah.
There
I don't
they
even
are.
know that
You
we
see
would
them?
know you guys were in trouble.
True.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Where-
You would see them draw their swords.
This one's like right there. This one has been waiting patiently for Grin to get away from that door. And
He's like he's
Savathris, since you kicked open a door,
Yeah, give it to me.
you see an elongated desk with 10 stools that have been knocked over and around. The area is empty. It has several broken cabinets along the walls, and it seems to give you like a meeting room vibe. But it's very disheveled and destroyed. Melandra. And then we will call it. Just roll a perception check.
Roll of perception.
Yeah.
For the ghosts.
Maybe. Okay, good news. The DC was low. So as you were walking to the bathroom, I forgot something. So looking down the hallway of this room that you passed, let me move you slightly. You see a very grand hall, though it must have been at one point. It's not so much anymore. There are smashed cabinets, but there are 2 large stone figures, here and here. But what's odd is there seems to be light coming from behind this statue as you walk past.
Does it have a big nose?
It did not have a big nose,
Interesting. Okay.
but yeah, you're over there.
So, okay, and then 17C is where that's the waiting room.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't. Okay. So kind
So
of
you-
somewhere over there. Okay.
Yeah, and you're not too far away from the party, but there is a lot of fuckers between you and the party.
Yep. And grids. Okay. Yep.
And Grin is off listening to a wall.
Huh.
Yeah, my echo's probably backed by Kylie, by the way.
Okay, let me put that out there. Is there any other things that you would want? We'll pick up right. It's probably going to be 2 weeks, but we'll pick up right there at the battle.
Doomed.
Is there anything else you guys would have done as you see Savathris kick open this door?
Yeah, I would have killed him all.
Instinctually killed everyone.
I don't think I would have done anything different. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Ishnews would just be sitting there like twiddling his thumbs.
It said to wait patiently.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's Ishnu's reaction to Savathris kicking the door down?
Very rude.
Actually, I thought you were going to the other one that Grin was gonna be at, but yeah, if you're doing it in this room, I don't know. Issue just kind of like give him a look of like, "What are you doing?" Like, they said to wait.
So improper. That's awesome.
Full stress.